From the Borough at Athletic Park in Wausau, Wisconsin, it's Chucking It Up with Eric and Dan.
Welcome back to Chucking It Up Season 2. This is episode 21.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode. We got a really good interview for you today on this episode. And a lot of you guys have been waiting for us to get this one on. And we got him. It's Christian Smith Johnson,
The captain.
Yep, and it's a really good episode. One of the best players for the Chucks probably ever. You know,
The record
man
book
in center. Yeah,
is filled with
man
him.
in center field, stealing bases, all that. No fly zone. You guys know what it's about. So that's cool. Also, just want to address I am wearing my 49ers stuff. 49ers just had a big win. I'm very superstitious, so I can't take the stuff off, but still got the Chucking It Up hat on. But also,
guys, a spider just crawled out across my desk, and I can't do anything about it because I don't want to screw up the pod. It's the dedication. I'm watching it crawl on my desk right now.
Yeah. So,
but anyways.
But yeah, outside of the Chucks, we're big NFL fans. Did you get them?
Got him.
There we go.
Okay, we can continue.
Yeah, just for those of you watching, if you're wondering why I'm not wearing my Chuck stuff, 49ers just beat the Giants. We're superstitious, big NFL fans. If our teams win, we wear our jerseys till we go to bed. That's what I'm doing. So to get that out of the way, that we have some big news to announce.
Huge news.
Yeah. He is back. The greatest manager in Woodchucks history.
The GOAT.
Yeah, he is back. You guys seen the announcement by now, but Corey Thompson is coming back for season number 5 because the job isn't finished, and he's back to win the Northwoods.
Get ready to do some more winning, and more winning, and more winning.
Yep, and as you'll hear in the upcoming interview with Christian, he said he can't come back, obviously, which is a bummer, but he says several times that Corey will get the job done.
And we'll get it right. He's going to assemble a squad.
Yes. So he is back to win the Northwoods. And yeah, as Chucks fans, we couldn't be happier. He's back. He is the winningest manager in Woodchucks history. In our opinion, best manager in the Northwoods League. And he is back.
In our opinion, it's his job until he says he's not coming back. That's just in our opinion. It's his job until Corey doesn't want the job. And in my opinion, knowing Corey as good as we do, he's going to keep coming back. This is just me saying this until the job is finished. And that's getting a trophy back in Wausau.
Yeah. And I share the same opinion. Yeah, he's not going to stop until he finishes the job. And we've come, I say I'm not part of the team, but I feel like I am. Yeah. We've come close the past couple seasons. Corey's not here to come close. Corey's here to win it, and that's why he's coming back. And yeah, all of us Chucks fans should be very, very happy.
And the talent is still going to be there for us to watch, because as long as Corey's the coach, he's going to bring that talent with him, as you saw. There's talent every year on the field, the whole year when Corey's the manager.
Yeah, incredible recruiter, if you want to call it that. We've talked, obviously you've heard these episodes. We've talked to several players, and these guys want to play for Corey. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect anything else the summer of 2026. There's going to be more winning at the Borough. Corey's back.
And with that being
bring
said,
some guys with him.
Like Dan just said, you can expect a few return turners from last year's team. You'll see some familiar faces.
Yeah.
So
we've talked to a couple guys before they left last season, after the season ended, and a couple guys said the plan is to come back. We won't mention names right now because nothing's official, but from what we've heard, yeah, expect more winning at the Borough from what we've seen the last couple summers.
For sure. So it's going to be another exciting summer here in Wausau and at the Borough. And I'm always optimistic about all my teams, especially the Chucks. I feel we're going to get over that hump. I feel it. Third time's a charm. We're going to make the playoffs the third straight year in a row, and third time's a charm.
Yeah, and as you've heard players say on this pod, that Corey's not bringing these guys in just to, get experience and get some tape to go to the next level. That is why they're here. But Corey brings them in and makes it very clear that they're here to win the Northwoods League. That is
Corey
very
brings
clearly
them here
Corey's goal.
to become a winner.
Yeah.
To win. And become a winner and learn how to win. And play the game the right way.
It's not just to play some summer ball. It's here to win. And yeah, as Chucks fans, all of us need to be very fortunate that we have a manager that is the number one goal. So,
and Corey, if you listen to these, we love you. We love you. Like we're your brothers.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah. We do. We are very, very lucky to have a manager like Corey Thompson here in Wausau. So,
and hopefully he can keep his staff together.
Yeah.
But if he can't, as we've seen this year when he had to bring in a bunch of new guys, it just all flowed, and they were as good as Corey was. So.
Exactly. And all he's done in Wausau is win.
And
so
he just wants that trophy.
Yeah, and I feel it's coming. So
but
here to finish the job.
You guys don't come here, like we say on every episode, you don't come here to listen to us talk. So we will toss you off to the dog interview with SJ. Great interview. Dude was a better athlete than I saw it. Like, I know how great of a baseball player he was. But you should hear with this guy, who he's played with, who he's played against in the sport of football. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, some of the names he drops is crazy. Like, yeah, this guy's an animal.
And he loves C4. If you didn't know that already.
And if C4 is listening to this, give him an NIL deal. Let's go.
All right. But we'll see you guys. Enjoy the interview. See ya.
Here's SJ.
Joining us next on the pod is a former Northwoods League All-Star and postseason All-Star. He is the Woodchucks stolen base king. He lays his body on the line on a nightly basis at the Borough. He is and was the best defensive center fielder in the Northwoods and in the nation. Please welcome to the pod, Christian Smith Johnson.
Thank you, Eric and Dan. Glad to be here.
Yeah, we've been waiting to get you on here.
Yeah, man, coming back to school, it'd be getting busy. It'd be getting crazy. But yeah, I'm glad to be on here. So
yeah, for sure, we had to have the stolen base king on.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not go crush the record?
Yeah, we'll start right there if we're going to talk about that stat. Did you know you're one of 4 players ever to steal 50 bags in the summer?
I didn't until they told me, like, at the end of the summer, somebody had dropped that stat on me, and I was like, oh, that's nice.
And Chandler Simpson for the Rays are in the same company.
Yeah, I mean, I was going for his record for the like halfway through. I was like, I mean, yeah, Chandler's pretty fast. I mean, he's in the MLB. So I was like, if I can get that, then I'm a plus runner. And then I got there and I was like, well, now you got to keep getting more. So I just tried to crush as many as I could so my name could stay there.
What was the difference? Like in 2024, you stole 13 bases. And this last summer, you stole 54.
Yeah. So there's 2 factors that go into that. I'll say the first one is I was on base a lot more this summer than I was the previous summer. So you obviously can't steal bags if you're not on base. But being on base a lot more really helped me open up my game to use my speed. And then the next thing I'd say was like, there's like a fear side of base running that like you don't want to get thrown out because like you obviously would put your team in a bad spot and the guy hitting like his at bat's done and have to wait till the next time he's up. But it's more like this summer I was like me and Corey talked a lot about it. He let me get real comfortable. He was just like, just go. Like you're here to work on it. Like just go. And if you're out, you're out. So after I got past that fear of getting out, and then I would go and I would just never get out. So I was like, maybe I'll like I was just stopping myself almost.
Did cutting the dreads have anything to do with it?
Had to. There was some air restriction in there. I'm not even gonna lie. I was flying. I cut them because I cut them right before I came to Wausau. So like, I cut them within like 2 days of arriving, and then like I started running around. I was like, there has to be like something behind that.
And that wasn't the only record you were playing with. You tied the longest hitting streak in Woodchucks history at 23 games.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
I did. And the thing about that one is like that's probably one of my most like selfless moments ever because in the game that I could have broke, I tied the record, right? So like in the game I could have broke it. There was like a runner on second with no outs, and the job is obviously to move him to third with less than 2 outs. And I throw the bunt down, and it's like the seventh inning. So in my head, I'm like, I'm over on the day, and I bunt, and I'm like, I'm not bunting for a hit, like I'm bunting to move him over because it's like a tight game, so we need to win it. So I bunt him over, and I'm just like, it's all right. I'll get another at bat to break the record. Never got my at bat, so I was just like, okay, it ends here. So when it ended there, I was like, I was kind of sad, but then I was like, nah, because like that's the type of team guy I am. And it's like, I mean, the history it could have ended way earlier, and I wouldn't have cared as long as we were winning like we were. So that didn't really bother me that much.
Did you know of the stolen base record, like what it was before you got like started getting close to it? Or how'd you
No,
find out?
not at all. I wasn't even looking at it. So like I found out about like, well, I came into the summer trying to like just get on base as much as possible, and then I started running a little better than I usually do. So I was like, all right. But I got to like 35, and I got there pretty quick, and I was like, I mean, at this pace, I can go for like 70. So I'm like, let me see what the record is, and I see it, and I'm like, I got that. Like, and then I obviously had that. I had that leg injury in the middle of the summer, and I sat out for like 8 games, and that killed me. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get it now. But then like in my head, I was like, that's a challenge. So I was like, if I can get it off a bum leg and then come back and get my leg better, then I'll crush it.
The energy you bring, like from when you were out that period of time to when you were in, you just bring a whole different energy to the team. And you can tell when you're on the field versus not. It's wild.
Yeah, no, I always try to be upgoing and like, cause the game can get hard, and I know firsthand that how hard it gets. Like even for pitchers, like I don't really know much about pitching, but like I know that up there on that mound it can get lonely. So I'm always trying to bring everybody up.
Yes. So those pitchers have to feel pretty good having you behind them because
Yeah,
anytime a ball's hit out to you, I mean, whether it's close to you or not, there's a very good chance you're getting to it.
yeah, no, I tell every single one that goes in there, like when in doubt, just throw it over the plate, and if they crush it, I'll go get it, bro. Like don't even worry about it. And I don't even like pitchers doubting stuff like that. So like that's why you see me diving all the time because I want them to know that I'm going 100%. So you should go 100%. Like it's like a respect thing. So like I'll never really get on to anybody. Like I've never gotten onto a pitcher for letting up a ball in the gap because when it drops, at the end of the day, I'm thinking in my head like I could have took 3 steps over that way and played it more better or something like that. So when they have that confidence to just throw it over the plate, it kind of makes their job easier knowing that they got me behind them to go fetch it.
Has that always been a thing for you as a center fielder where if the ball's out to me, I can get it? Like, where do you get that confidence? Or how'd you find that confidence?
Actually, yeah, no, it definitely like it's a repetition thing in my opinion. Like it's almost like second nature now that I've taken so many reps at practice on like diving for balls. Like when we take regular batting practice, you don't see many people diving for a ball, but I go dive because I need to test how far I can reach. And then once I figure out how far I can reach, I therefore know if I can get to this ball or this ball. And the range at which I've gotten balls has slowly increased over 3 years. So like it's literally like off the bat, I kind of get like a tingle like I know it's mine. Like especially the ones that are super far and everybody thinks it's a hit, but like I knew off the bat that it's mine. So yeah, it's more of a repetition thing. Like there's so many reps behind it that there's no doubt in my mind that like balls that are in the gap should just be caught.
So do you have to like? I know you have like a split second, but do you have to like make a decision like I can get to this one, I can dive, or is it like no, let's let that one go?
Yeah, nah, you definitely got to know the situation a little bit. Like, I try to tell my corner outfielders to not dive towards the line because the risk to reward ratio is just not there. So, like, you dive towards the line, there's no backup because I'm not there because I can't reach the line. So, like, just knowing that, and then like for me in center, I mean, off the bat, I'm running as hard as I can, and then it's like once it reaches its halfway point, it's either do or die, and you have to make the decision now because you don't want to get caught in between and where it just skips in front of you. You'll see that a lot where the outfielders will let it like drop a foot in front of them, and it's because they just didn't know if they were going to dive or not. And I'd like to say 90% of the time I'm going to dive. But there are times where I have to be a mature outfielder and tell myself I can't dive right here because either one, I'm not getting to it, or two, it's just not the situation. Like a tight game, and I need to keep this runner from going first to third. So I'll just let it drop. Not let it drop, but like I just can't reach it without taking a big risk.
So we know you're a dog. We know you're a badass. We know you're tough as nails. It has to hurt running into the wood walls at the Burrow.
Yeah, the burrow's not fun. That's bottom five walls that I've had to run into. Um, I will say the straightaway center one has a little bit of give, but once you go left and right of that, it's pretty up there. Because then you got the brick wall in right center. That one's always scared me. I've never made a play over there. Well, not many balls get hit off that brick wall, but I'm glad none got hit to me because I don't know what I'd do. That's probably one of them ones that I gotta let hit off the wall or something. Yeah, that brick wall is scary. I see it in batting practice. When you take batting practice, I'll run over there to catch one. I'm just like 5 more feet. I don't know if I'm getting it. Like, but
Yeah,
yeah,
there's a couple of times where you like hit the wall. I mean, you still made the catch. But you were
yeah,
down for a little bit, and then we were always like, "Oh shoot!" Like even a couple of times Corey came out of the dugout, and then all of a
yeah.
sudden you
Nah,
were just
running
like,
into
"No,
those
we're good to
walls will
go."
do it. Yeah, so I mean, it's literally like it's not even like my body be hurting. It's just the wind. Like it's every time the wind gets knocked out of me, and like there have been times where I've caught and I've tried to like shelter myself, like stop myself from hitting the wall, and it's just nothing you could do, especially when you're running that hard into it.
So while we're talking about outfield catches, you knew we were going to bring it up. The viral catch. You were the Coastal Bend moment of the year, top play on Sports Center. Tell us
Yeah.
when you knew that catch was going to be the moment and you were just going to blow up from that, like that
Okay.
one catch.
Yeah. So I had made the play, right? And I mean, yeah, it was super cool. And I was at A&M when I did it. But then like the game proceeded. Like it's not like time stopped. Like the game kept going on. So like obviously finished out a game I'm super locked in with. And then I'm on a bus back to Corpus from A&M, and I'm just scrolling on my phone. I see a couple retweets. I'm like, all right, bet. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty good catch. So I see some retweets. And then I start seeing like Barstool reposted, and then MLB reposted it. And I was like, oh, it's about to get wicked in the phone. And then
Yeah.
my phone blew up for about probably a solid month. Yeah. I couldn't go to class.
My
That's
favorite
so
part of the
cool.
play from when I first watched it, or maybe the second time I watched it, was you made the catch, but if you watch the full video, which most of the outlets don't show, you jump clear over the wall. I don't know
Yeah.
what the situation was, but you rifle the ball back in at like 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like
Nah,
you kept
bases
playing.
loaded. Yeah,
It was
bases
wild.
loaded. I didn't, the first thought was,
Yeah, that
well,
was
the
a
first
grand
thought I had
slam.
was,
There would have
yeah,
been.
I mean, I caught it and I was like, okay, step one. And I was like, oh, they're definitely running all in my face right now while I'm on the ground. So my first instinct was to hop back up. In reality, I probably should have just got up and threw the ball instead of hopping the fence, but like throw it back over. I don't know why I hopped the fence and then threw it.
It looks sick.
Yeah, nah. I was like, I really didn't want them because it was a tight game at the moment. It was like 2-1, 3-1. We were up. I was like, I got to get it back.
Yes, I see you were a pretty good defensive back in high school as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man. That's nostalgic. I mean, that's probably where all of this stems from, honestly. Like, I played baseball before I played football, but like the tools I developed playing football are just, it's insane. Like, when you, especially in Texas 6A high school, where you're facing quite literally every 5-star in the nation, like, it gets tough. Like, your reactions got to be on point, your ball, hand eye coordination got to be on point, hand, feet. I literally think all my defensive attributes from baseball stem from being a safety in high school.
So why'd you choose baseball over football?
Because I thought there was a side of football where like you're like if you're not physically like if you're not physically born away, then you're not really gonna make it far. Like, and it all started when I like went to Under Armour All American camp. Like I matched up with these people and I was like, I could work really, really hard and gain 15 pounds, and then they'd still be bigger, faster, stronger. That's just because that's just the way the game is. Like, it's a physical game. And that really struck me about like my junior year of high school. And I kind of liked playing baseball more because like I honestly had more fun playing baseball because I feel like to me, everybody talks about how much you fail in baseball, but like football, yeah, you succeed more, but it's super stressful on the mind and body. Like I'm having to watch hours on hours of film and then don't even like the toll it takes on the body. Like nothing, I've never been more tired than after a Friday night, like ever. Nothing has even came even close.
Who's the biggest name that you remember playing against?
I got a couple. Like I got a good list. I got Ashton Genty. I got Marvin Mims, wide receiver for the Broncos. I got Ollie Gordon. I got who else? I got one more in there. Rashid Rice was on my. He was a senior and I was a freshman, so I had to guard him on scout team. So guarding Rashid Rice wasn't fun. I should have a couple more. Jackson Smith Nigba played him when he was at Rockwall, and then
That's crazy.
yeah, no, that's the list. It's there's probably some more people on there. That's just how Texas football is.
It's wild.
Yeah, no, that list is crazy. People don't believe me when I tell them I played with Rashid Rice, though.
What a difference maker he is,
Yeah.
as we saw last week as he returned.
hmm
Well, so is JSN. That dude is ridiculous.
No, JSN in high school is actually untouchable, and like it's not even funny. Like he's just bigger, stronger than everybody. He didn't even like use his speed. Like he didn't have to. He would just push you over. It was insane.
Yeah, so you were guarding these
I
guys,
think
but you were
Ollie.
still.
I think Ollie Gordon was the craziest high school football player I've ever seen. Like
Why do you say that?
because his stature was like this is like when you look at him now on the Dolphins, he's like huge, and I'm like looking at him like, bro, you did not used to look like that. In in high school, he was more like a wiry build, like, but he was still 6'4". So like he was 6'4", and you'd look at him, you'd be like, I could tackle that. Like he's skinny, but in reality, he was just stupid strong, and he was pouncing people off the turf. I remember watching him have like 70 carries in a game, and I was like, is that even real? It was against Allen in the playoffs, and I'm watching it live. Like he's gotten the ball every single play.
Yeah, Eric's a Dolphins fan, so
Oh yeah,
he likes Ollie.
yeah, they got it.
I'm not like I don't like to put that out in the public right now, Dan.
So we can cut
Yeah,
that out. Yeah.
yeah.
I will definitely cut that out.
Dolphins. Oof.
Yeah. Do you have who's your team?
I don't have. I mean, really, if I had to pick an NFL team, it'd probably just be the Dallas Cowboys because I'm from Dallas. But I don't be tapped in like that. So,
Do you have a baseball team?
yeah, I gotta go with probably the Braves. I mean, they just got too much swagger.
You got your own swagger, so
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep it original. I actually try not to. I used to be bad about like trying to look cool, and then this summer I really just was like, I could care less. Like, I just gotta go play ball, and I realized like you look cool when you play good. So
the way you started the year this year, it was like, wow. Brand new
yeah,
SJ.
different player,
It was crazy.
different player.
You hitting bombs, stealing
Yeah,
bases.
yeah, playing hard. Play hard, and everything else will take its route. Don't worry about everything else.
Yeah, so a lot of the guys will have called you the captain. We've seen that whether it's on Instagram or whatever. Were you actually like a team captain? Is that even a thing, or they just call you that?
And nah, I was more like self-inflicted. Like, there's no like official team captain or anything, but I had told when I had showed back up, Corey was like, he like singled me out because I was like the only returner, and then everybody kind of just was like, all right, show us the ropes, and then it helps a lot when you play good because then people are like, all right, like we can follow this guy. And then so once I started off hot, like you said, everybody kind of came along. And then once I noticed that like people were actually listening to me, that's when I was like, all right, now I gotta really like I can't just be out here just saying anything. Like I gotta really lead.
So where did your animosity start with Eric Gion and the Rockers? Because if you watched the Green Bay Rockers game and the Chucks game, you know it. You saw it.
Yeah. It really I think it started at their place. I just couldn't stand the way they went about winning. And then it's just like when we win, we just walk off like cool. We trying to get back on the bus and hit quick trip. They win against us
Yeah.
and they swear it's like the World Series. Like It's not that deep. And then like there was like a tight game at the Borough, and I had slid in a second, and he told me, "Don't try that on me, boy." And I was like, I lost it. I couldn't. I don't even lose it like that on the field. Like I've never lost it like that ever until I did that, and I was like, God, he really got under my skin. And it's like I think back at that moment, and I laugh because never in my life have I ever said like anything negative to another baseball player that's on the other team until that day. And I was like, you have to really get me riled up for me to say that. But yeah, I just think it boils down to how they handle winning. Yeah. Just
Like
win
they're
the
the
game, go
champs. We
home.
can't take that away from them.
Yeah. No,
But
they won it.
I
They did a
agree.
lot of winning. They did a lot of winning.
And unfortunately came against us at the wrong time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all right. Corey will figure it out. Corey will assemble a squad to get the job done.
Yeah, so what's that feeling like? I mean, the past 2 years you guys have done so much winning, and then just unfortunately just come up a little bit short. Yeah, what's that
Yeah,
feeling like? I
nah,
know it's not a good feeling, but just
yeah, I think it's just like a matter of like you do all that winning when you have everybody like when you have a I think the Northwoods really boils down to who can have the most guys that were there at the beginning at the end. So like when it's like at the very like all the way up until probably the last 4 weeks, like that's the best baseball you'll see. And once if you can win that in theory, you should be able to win the whole thing. But people go home and stuff like that. So like I kind of find it irritating that like we did all this winning and people still were trying to go back home, but like you can do nothing but respect their decision. Because in my head, I'm like, we're doing all this winning. We might as well just go win the whole thing. Like you've been here for 2 months. Like let's just thug it out one more month. But it's really like playoff baseball is different. Like that playoff stuff is you gotta like try your hardest to be yourself. Like don't do more. And I literally fell victim of doing it. Like I'm pretty sure I was 0 for 10 in playoffs, and I was trying to do more. Like I was
Yeah,
trying
but
to
you
hit.
guys were essentially in the playoffs. You were playing playoff baseball for the last week. It came
Yeah,
down to the last week. Like that
yeah,
catch you had in the Burrow, and
yeah,
you were running your mouth after, rightfully so, in a good way. You were jacked
yeah,
up. So I mean, you were playing playoff baseball for a week before then, and you were lighting it up. You just went in a
yeah.
slump at the wrong time.
Literally, like didn't slump all summer, and then I got to the last week and was just 0 for 10. And I think that like that team hasn't seen me go 0 for. I don't even think they've seen me go 0 for 5. So when the 0 for 10 happened, it felt like there could just be no run production. So I felt like it took a huge toll on me because I was just like, I mean, I can't be at the top of the lineup not getting on. And then, I mean, I'm leaving and I'm getting out. Boom has nobody to drive in. Schlotterbeck's not here. And then Murder She Wrote. Like, I look back at the Green Bay game, we lost by a couple runs. Like, Boom hits the homer. But what people don't see is I got out on some terrible swings to at bat before Boom hit his homer. So, yeah. I mean, people don't really tend to look at little details like that, but I do.
yeah, how do you get out of a slump like that? Like, is there anything you do to just like get your head right? And
I try to tell myself like people get in a slump and try to do like super crazy stuff, but like and try to do more. Like people try to do a lot more, and I've been victim of doing a lot more. Like the summer before I got here, or the summer 2 summers ago when I was here, my first summer, I was like it was like 180, and I was like I got to show up and hit every single day, and like I'm gonna swing until my arms fall off, and it's more of like that quantity versus quality thing, like just because you put in 150,000 swings doesn't mean you're going to get 150,000 hits. Like there's no direct correlation. Like I think all you should do if you're in a slump is one, find something else to do. Like don't make baseball your whole identity. Like go find something else to do. Two, I think you should just tone down how many swings you're taking and up the focus, and then trust in your preparation. Like a lot of people do all this work and then they just don't trust what you just did. Like you just were hitting good. Like there's no reason to doubt it. And I doubted myself that whole first summer, and it was just like downhill.
yeah, so you played in the Texas Collegiate Summer League before
Hmm.
coming to the Northwoods League.
Yeah.
I saw that that's like just a 5-team league, too. Like what?
Hmm.
Obviously, that's a
Yeah,
lot
that's a
different than the
league for
Northwoods League.
like, yeah, nah, that one's way different. That's like it literally felt like I was there just for reps. Like there was no side of like trying to win games. It was like people was just there to get their work in and leave. it was fun. No, I mean the teams are based off Louisiana and some Texas teams. But yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure I was crushing that league, and that's how I got into the Northwoods.
How did you get in contact with Wassa then? Were there other teams that were
Uh,
looking at you?
Corey came in contact with my hitting coach after my sophomore year. Like at the middle of the spring, like mid season, he got in contact with them. And then that happened. Right. So then I came to Wausau. And then I didn't know if I was gonna come back after the 220 season. So I was like, I might need to find somewhere else to play because I don't think they want me back. Like I was literally like, I wouldn't take me back either. Like I just batted 220 through 150 at bats. Like there's no reason to take me back at all. But so Green Bay had reached out, and I was like, this was before I had all this animosity built up. I was like, I'll go play for Green Bay. I was like, I'll play every day there. I didn't know if I was gonna play every day as a woodchuck because of the previous history of like, man, the guys he recruits are so good. So I was like, I could go to Green Bay and know I'm gonna play every day. But then I was like, nah, that's like the soft route out. So I was like, I'm coming back. I couldn't take the soft route.
So if Green Bay came to you today, what would you say?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Had had you heard of the Northwoods League before you played in it?
Yeah, I started learning about summer ball leagues after that first one in the TCL because like in my head I was like, yeah, this summer ball stuff's easy. And then one of my teammates, like one of my older teammates, was like, no, you're just in the bottom of the barrel league. So I was like, oh, okay. He literally told me, hey, get to the Northwoods and let me know what you think. And then the next year I went, and like I always remember him telling me that, and I'm just like, dang, he was right.
How was that grind your first time through it?
It was definitely eye opening. Like seriously playing a game every day. Like I was like, honestly, my mind was blown. I was just like, there's no way we're playing every day, right? And then we get around to like game 30. I'm like, dude, we haven't had a break. Like this is ridiculous, but it's fun. Like you hate it, but it's fun because you just wake up and you're just like, yep, I got a ball game today.
Yeah, we've heard guys say like if you don't really love baseball, don't come to the Northwoods League.
It's going to eat you alive. Yeah. If you have any doubt that you don't want to get better, don't do it because it takes every single day. And then some days just feel mega long.
Yeah, so you've been at Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, your whole like college career, and pretty much every guy we've had on here is at their second stop or in the transfer portal or something, switching schools somehow.
Mhm.
Why have you stayed at the same school for all these years?
Because there's a sense of loyalty. So like my story is like I signed to Oklahoma University, right? And then I got my offer pulled, and then I instantly hopped on the phone and I was like, I gotta find somewhere to play because like I can't just sit here at the house. And Corpus is one of my first calls because like they were one of the first people to recruit me to play baseball. So I'm like, all right, I'll go back to the first school. Like I'm literally backtracking my recruitment, and I go back to the first call. They answer on the first ring. And then they were like, we'd love to have you. And I was like, I mean, why not? I'm gonna go play baseball on the beach. And then it's been written since then. Like, I just feel like I owe this program too much for picking me up when I was down.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see loyalty like that nowadays in college
Yeah. Now,
sports.
now with that NIL bouncing around.
Are you going to take care of at Texas A&M with NIL?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're good. I got that Sonic. I just got a Sonic deal.
I was
Pretty
just going to
sick.
ask you about that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sick. I put the fellas on. I get them free slushes and stuff like that. Yeah, I love it.
So, did you play hoops in high school?
I didn't. So like the story with that is like my mom told me it was you pick two sports in high school, you're not playing all three. And in my head, I'm like, okay, so if I pick football and baseball, I can like sneak basketball in there too. Like there's no way basketball season rolls around and she just doesn't let me play. So I told her football and baseball. And she was like, all right, remember that decision. Basketball season rolls around. And she literally is like, I know tryouts are coming up, don't go. And I was like, all right. Snuck out. She pulls up to tryouts, finds me in the tryouts, and is like, it's time to go home. Basketball coach is trying to like, hey, like he's having a really good tryout. Like we think he might be freshman on varsity. She wasn't trying to hear none of it. None of it. I literally walked out. That was the day my basketball career ended. freshman year of high school.
Well, we heard you had a pretty good career in the pickup games at the
Oh
Y.
yeah, hey, I treat them like game 7. I ain't playing no games.
Yeah,
Me
we
and
heard you think you're
Everett
Anthony
was,
Edwards.
yeah. I'm trying to get to the rim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want to shoot the ball. I just want to dunk and play defense.
Can you give us a scouting report on your teammates in those pickup games and how they are?
Yeah, I can give you a great scouting report. Let's see. I'll start with probably the most lethal Swiss Army knife of them all, Everett. Um, 6'4", hefty build, moves like a 5'11" guard. And then not only that, he has the jumper of doom that you can't contest. You can put a hand up, doesn't matter. He's 6'4", it's over you. And then Riley Schroeder I call him a pivot player. I mean, just plays off the pivot, left, right, downhill. And then he honestly has like a crazy touch near the rim. And then Garrett Landry's he's the definition of a YMCA dad, like hat backwards, and like spots up in the corner, and he'll just give you a little pump fake, go to the rim. That's all he does. He's either shooting it or he's pump faking and going to the rim. It's the most generic play style I've ever seen. But yeah, those are my two tough ones. I mean, Garrett, Everett, and Riley I think they play real ball.
So when we had Jake Birkland on, this goes back to year 1. He said you and Drew had some great one-on-one games.
Drew Berkeley was giving me work. He's giving me so many buckets. I didn't know he was like that. So like I stepped into the whole thing. Like, I'm sorry, Drew. You're like maybe 5'10". I'm about to just fry you. And I mean, he gave me like 10 threes in a row. And like when he started like talking as it left the hand, yeah, SJ, get that out the net. Whoa. That's when I was like, yeah. And then I go on to find out. I look at like their Instagram and stuff later that summer. I'm like, bro, y'all really hoop. Like, I went in there blindly and y'all some real hoopers.
So can Jake play?
But yeah. No, yeah, him and Jake, they try to like, they disguise it so well. You wouldn't even think they could. You'd think they'd be so bad at basketball. Once I saw Jake do up and under reverse layup, I was like, oh, that's all I need to see. Y'all catfishing. Y'all really hoop.
Yes, sir. How are those road trips? I know you guys always take like one longer road trip every year, every season.
Yeah. So yeah, like my first year we went to Canada. It was super cool. I mean, we had no players on our team because nobody had a passport. So we had like 2 pitchers hitting, still one, obviously. But it was just a crazy experience being in a different country and having to go through border patrol and then seeing like the different snacks and stuff. Like I was really looking at these snacks like it's just a knockoff Sunkiss. Like what am I looking at? And it just has it's the same soda with a different name and it's in a different font. And it just like threw me for a loop that like Dr. Pepper's not everywhere. And
Who were
then
your
this year,
roommates for those
my
trips?
roommates on the road. I roomed with Noah Malone a lot, and I roomed with Keegan. Keegan was my roommate a couple times. Yeah. And then sometimes it was me, Noah, and Keegan. Yeah, nah, that room was man, that room would get funny. That's a funny room. Cause me and Noah don't like to stop talking and Keegan don't talk at all.
That's funny.
Yeah. But those road trips are they're no joke. Like the one we took this summer was just like it really felt bad on me because like the game 1 of like the 8-game stretch where we don't come home, I injured my leg and I'm sitting there and I'm just like I'm looking at the fellas and they're just dog tired and I'm just out here like feeling great trying to get back on my leg and I'm looking at them and it's like game 5 of the 8 games on the road. Like we're just walking out there and I kind of look around. I got my headphones on and I'm just like long faces everywhere and I'm like, God, poor guys. Like I really didn't get to participate in the 8-game stretch of not being at the house. But yeah, it's tough because it's really just the food situation. Like the teams feed you, but like you want something good after a 9-inning game, not some hot dog. But that's part of the grind, I guess.
That's when you got to go to Quick Trip.
I mean, had to spend $700 this summer. It might be more. Yeah. No, it definitely has to be more.
Yeah, we're trying to get Quick Trip to
buying
sponsor
whole
us.
rotisserie chickens. Really?
Yeah, everyone comes on
And
here saying they love
What's your
Quick
order
Trip.
at Quick Trip?
Yeah, what's your
My order
go-to?
at Quick Trip was So if I was hungry, I was going like buffalo boneless wings, and then I'd get like a bag of chips, and then I get a Fago soda. Noah Malone knows about the Fago sodas, man. He see me back there. I have 3 different flavors stacked up. And then if I like before a game, like let's say before the game, I'm not hungry, I'll go like I might get a jug of water just to hydrate. But I was rocking the energy drinks a lot this summer. I was getting one a day. I've kind of slowed down now that I got back to college, but no, back then I was C4 before the game. Let's ride.
Yeah, you got that C4 NIL deal yet?
No C4 NIL. I need it though. I might have to reach out.
Yeah, because I heard in the dugout before Chuck's games, you would just pound a C4 and then smash it against your head, and
Oh
out you
yeah,
go.
I'm shotgunning it before they call my name, and I always wait. I wait until they get like one person in front of me, so I gotta rush it. I'm sending it. They saying my sometimes they be saying my name while I'm mid chug. As soon as I finish, I just start smashing on my head and I get out there.
All right, C4, you heard it here.
Let's
This is
do
your
it.
next set NIL deal
Let's
right
do
here. Christian Smith Johnson right here.
it. Let's do it.
You were legit shotgunning the C4s?
100%. Like
Fire me up.
it's hitting the system like a train. Like I won't
Right.
feel it until about like I go play catch in the outfield at a home game. And then like probably by the time we get 3 outs, it just hits like a train. My heart's just thumping before I get in the box.
And then you have the pre-workout on top of that, right?
Yeah, no, that was 23 days in a row of doing that. I said once the hit streak ended, I'd stop. And then I got to like day 20, I was like, this is just so bad for me. And then I kept going, and then it ended on 23. And like that was the only good thing about that hit streak ending is I no longer had to do C4 pre-workout chug. Superstitions are stupid. Oh my goodness.
Wild.
Yeah, I kept the C4s going though. I couldn't stop. The pre-workout had to go though. I genuinely was about to have a heart attack a couple times.
Yeah, so you're not really known for your power. I see you have, some seasons you had a home run or two. But I see your sophomore year you had 7 home runs. What happened
Yeah,
there?
I really had 8, but one of them didn't count because it was against the AA team, the Corpus Christi Hooks AA. So they counted as like an exhibition game. But like I want to say the thing was like I just wasn't missing my pitch then. Like if you look at that stat line, I think I still bat like 245. So like it's not like I'm just like getting so many hits, but like there were times where I get to like good counts and I was like, all right, I'm not about to miss this. And I genuinely would just not miss it and it would go over. Like it was as simple as that. Like I think it's just I was kind of heavier back then too. That was back when I was like 190. But it's just a hard identity for me to keep because like I don't get that swing off often enough. I don't get it off often enough to like make it part of my game. But there are times where I'll run into it on accident. But that year I genuinely was trying to hit all 7. I was really getting the hands back trying to go at those.
Yeah, you had a granny this year, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Against Royal Oak, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right to the pen.
Yeah, that was a good breaking ball. They got home to get hit. I remember it vividly. It's just one of those ones that like as soon as it touched my bat, I was like, "Yep, that was early in the season too." I was like, "Yeah, that'll
It was a rainy game too. It was raining like the
Yeah.
whole game.
down 4 runs." I was like,
Yeah.
"Yep, this will do."
It was one of the moments of
Yeah,
the summer for sure.
It tied it up. Yeah.
hmm And they were talking smack. They were talking a little
Oh,
reckless
that
to
team
us.
chirped a lot.
Yeah, that team was kind of reckless. That's what made me bat flip it. I was trying to figure out in my head why I bat flipped like that, but then I realized that they was doing something.
They chirped the whole game. It's
I
like,
almost
shut
carried my bat
up.
to first. Yeah. For odd, they chirped for a team that just wasn't that good. Trying to figure out why we were chirping.
What was your favorite moment
oh.
from this past summer?
Favorite moment.
Is it the 4th of July walk off?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think
That
I'm
was
gonna have to. I
electric.
think I'm gonna have to like. I think I'm gonna have to give you something that like flew under the radar, kind of. And it's not really like a baseball moment, but it's like a life moment. And it's like when we clinched the playoff spot, like we were fighting. We were really playing playoff baseball for last week. Like when they at the end of the game when they gave Kate Douglas that book, of like all of the pictures of him as a Chuck and his memories. Like it was like a moment where I was like, yeah, I mean, this will come to an end. And like it was just so eye opening and like it seemed sad, but in reality it like motivated me like I gotta leave it all out here because at some point this is gonna end. And like that was my favorite moment because of just how much I learned and like it was just a reality check that I don't think some people get. Like some people I think some people play the game and then once it's over, they're like, oh, it's over. Like I'm playing a game knowing one day it'll be over. So that's how hard I'm gonna play.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that 4th of July moment, fire me
Yeah,
up.
no,
Uh,
that one was crazy. I mean, I hear like I'm walking up to the plate and I hear the Madison coach. It's just like, hey, everybody scoot in. And I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, I don't really hit the ball to the wall. So I'm like, I take a deep breath. I look around. There's no bunt available because they're all right next to me. I look in the outfield. They're playing basically the edge of the infield. So I'm like, all right, really, all I got to do is touch it. I'm pretty sure I went. Did I go at the first pitch?
I think so. Yeah, it was really early.
it was early in that bat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
Yeah,
told myself the first one I can put to the outfield, I'm putting to the outfield because they're so shallow that like there's no way they're gonna throw the guy out at third off a pop up. So like as soon as I got it, I just let it fly, and in my head I swung. I was like, might not be good enough, and then I was like, no, it's totally good enough. And then I'm rounding the bases, and next thing you know, the water jug's on me, and I feel like a hand grab me, and I'm like, oh, they're here. The team's here. Jersey starts flying off. I'm like, oh no, they're gonna undress me. Like it was
And then
crazy.
someone tossed you an American flag, and then they took that
I don't even
picture.
I don't even
Cold.
know how the American flag got in my hand. Like it was just there. Like it all
And then that
happened so
picture
quick.
with the team
Yeah.
surrounded you in your shirt and shirtless. It's like,
Yeah.
God bless
and,
America.
Yeah. What a way to end it.
and then
Everybody on their
and then the
feet clapping. I saw
fireworks.
the yeah. I mean,
It's just
can't
like
beat that. That's top
so
five loss all
perfect.
day ever.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
against the team down south.
Yeah. Was that Madison? Yeah. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I wouldn't want to do it against anybody else but Green Bay.
is it? Yeah, I would say like Green Bay and Madison, obviously the two biggest like rivals. Is there a difference between,
Easily.
I mean, playing, Madison versus Green Bay? Like I know you said
Yeah,
like
Green Bay is a lot more like I'm gonna say the word freestyle. Like they don't really have a set offensive identity. But Madison was more of like, I'm gonna work that bat and taking till I get a strike every time. And then I'm gonna try to get to a good count every single time. Like it's almost like I know that their coach was telling them something. Like I could tell when somebody's play style is just not what they want to do. They were all taking the first strike, and I was just you start to notice it after the 10th guy has done it. So I think their coach probably preaches have a good at bat, quality at bat, see 4 to 5 pitches. While Green Bay's more, I'm just gonna go swing the bat. And I
I
think
think
Wausau was like a perfect mix of it, honestly.
their manager and Corey are very similar in coaching styles, from what I
They
see as
are
a
because
fan.
Corey loves taking till a strike, and I really couldn't get behind it for a real long time. And I still don't get behind it sometimes. Like I went when I was batting like 440, I was not taking till a strike. And then I started going downhill, like not downhill, but I started like plateauing out at like 350. He was like, hey, just start taking till a strike. Then I started going downhill. So then me and Corey having an argument, like, bro, I'm not taking till a strike. Like, I need every strike I can get so that I can hit one hard. And then it kind of starts like I told him I'd give him like 50 at bats because I know I'm gonna play every day. So I'm like, here, I'll give you 50 at bats of taking till a strike and we'll see that happen. And like the first 20 is just like this. And then the last 30, it comes back up and he's like, I told you. And I was just like I'm mad that it worked because he was right. And now it's like, it's in my play style now. Like I'm at school. I mean, we scrimmaged today. I took till a strike, got myself in a good count, and then went after it.
what's it like playing for Corey?
It's probably one of the more like fully developed cultures I've been around. Like from the get go, the first thing he tells you is he's trying to win. Like literally the first meeting, he's like, "All right, so we're here to win." Like no intro, his name, nothing. Hey, so I got you guys here because I'm trying to win in Northwoods. Okay, yeah, Christian, nice to meet you. So yeah, I mean, the thing about him is like the way he goes about coaching is like if you work on winning, then your baseball will directly go up. And I believe in it because like you can't play bad baseball and win. I mean, you can, but it doesn't happen often. So winning is a direct correlation of good baseball. So he's a big advocate of learning how to win. Like there's no just winning. Like you have to learn how to win and what to do. So I love being behind that, and he really lets you be you. Like we talk about like the take until a strike, but like at the end of the day, he definitely is just like, hey, whatever you want to do it. Like I want to see you succeed. If you're not comfortable doing something, don't do it. But I trusted him so much to where I could change my approach. Yeah.
What's that one song that just gets you ready to run through a wall?
He had a team one. It was hold on, let me check my phone. Hold on.
While you're looking for that, your walk-up song was my favorite all year. Big Akon guy over here. Big Akon
Yeah.
guy.
Nah, Akon was nice. That I got that from one of my Corpus teammates. I was like, hey, I'm gonna take your walk up song and I'm gonna use it in summer. And he was like, do it. And then I did it, and he was like, you really did it? I was like, yeah. Hey, the song is Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit. We played that on the
Oh,
bus
hell yeah.
every single time before a away game, and we would just inning one, getting after it at the top of the first. Yeah, that's the
song.
go-to song. Yeah.
So it said on the I was looking at the Corpus Christi, your bio on their website. It said your hobbies are video games and hitting.
Mm-hmm. Keep it
Um,
simple. I got the
yeah.
hold on, I don't even know if you can see it. I got the game on right now.
Yeah. What
But
games are you
yeah,
playing?
like I play 2K, MLB The Show, Apex Legends, Call of Duty. That's it right now. That's the rotation. I think Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is gonna drop here soon.
No football in there?
No football. I can't do football because I don't like the way, like as a ex football player, I don't like the way one-on-one matchups just get beat like that. Like, why are one-on-ones an instant touchdown? Like, but yeah, no, I can't do Madden. Too many CPUs doing their own thing.
That makes sense. So I see your sister is a big time volleyball player from what you share.
Yeah. Um, she's probably the craziest athlete in the family, and it's not even close. Uh, I'll just list you off the physicals real quick. It's 14 years of age, 6 foot 3, uh, and probably has the same vertical as me, if not higher. So that explains a lot. Like the videos kind of look fake of watching her jump, but it is indeed real. I've seen it in real time. Like she's so big that like I have to remember that she's 14. Like I start talking to her like she's grown sometimes, and I'm just like she'll like respond or say something, and I'm like, what are you, bro? What are you talking about? Oh, you're 14, right? All right, makes a lot of sense.
Who's faster?
Oh, me for sure. I'll probably like my little brother will probably be super fast, but he's not faster than me now, obviously, because he's 12 or 13. But he'll probably grow up to be faster than me.
What is your home to first time?
I don't even know. I've had people tell me like mid threes, but I've also had people tell me like high threes. Like the other day we was keeping it at school, and I didn't even know we kept it. And like I was running, and they were like 3.9. I was like, that's pretty terrible. And then sometimes it's like mid threes, and I'm just like, all right. I'm pretty sure it's probably the hand, but I really wouldn't know. I actually like I've gotten to the point where like once I got to college, I never ran a 40, a 60, or anything. Like people just instantly assumed that I was just gonna be S tier speed. So there's no need to run it.
If there was a major league guy that you would compare your game to, who would that be?
That's a tough one. Let me think. I mean, plus defender, so I'd have to be like, oh, it'd have to be Pete Crow. Pete Crow
Okay.
Armstrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he swings it decently well, but just a super plus defender. Yeah. Defense makes up for the lack of hitting that he doesn't provide sometimes, which is what I feel like I do.
Are your parents athletes, or were they athletes, or where did you guys get all this athletic
Yeah.
ability from?
Nah,
Yep.
it's my mom. She's in Alcorn State, which is the HBCU. She's in the Hall of Fame for track and volleyball. And she's pretty tall herself. She's probably like 6 foot, 6'1". So that, and then my dad's like 6'5". So there's really no missing. Like you're just supposed to be huge. Like I'm probably the worst batch of my siblings. Like everybody else is pretty big. I'm kind of stuck at 6 foot, not too big.
They don't
But
have a
yeah,
viral catch like you, so I
they
mean,
nah, they not. They'll never do something as cool as me. And
Yeah.
if they do, if they do, it's still not cooler than me.
Yeah.
Can't let them have it.
how good is Noah Malone?
Noah Malone is a prodigy, a literal prodigy, and I think he is the youngest hitter I've ever seen with so much potential and success and like in real time. Like you obviously see these recruits and these high names like 16 years old, blah, blah, blah. But like in real time, watching him hit at the age of what was he, 18 or 19? I don't even know how old he was.
19, I believe. Yeah, he turned
Yeah.
19 here because he hit 3 home runs on his birthday.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. See what I'm saying? Like no, it's some weird juice. Like he hits balls to all part of the like he's capable of going foul pole to foul pole at 105, and it's I can't wait to see what he does. Like I'm so tapped in on what his career leads him because I haven't ran into many people that walk, get hits, hit for power, and make good swing decisions all in one with no weakness. He had zero hitting weakness this summer, and you can't say it's a fluke because he did it for 200 and some at bats. Like that's not a fluke. Like that's real hits.
I think Corey's swinging hard to get him back because we'll post stuff about you guys, and the only stuff that Corey will slip a like in is the Noah content.
Yeah, no, but like the thing about Noah is like he might just be in Cape Cod. Like you can't do
Yeah.
nothing when he's in the Cape. Like you can't tell him to come back when Cape's
Right,
not
right,
on.
for sure. We'd respect it.
Yeah, like that's what I'm. That's where my head goes when I think of him not coming back. I feel like if he doesn't get Cape, he's gonna come back. But the performance he just put on, he might have just shut the league down. God,
Well, yeah, and
what a
he's
run.
only 19.
Only 19.
Like that's the
Yeah,
craziest part. Like,
ridiculous. Like
yeah.
it makes you laugh how dumb it is. Like how is he that good?
I do have one more question
What's up?
before we get to the final question. What was your favorite stadium to play in your 2 years in the Northwoods? And you cannot say the Borough because we know that's the answer. But besides the Borough,
I'd probably say like, yeah, I mean, I think it has to be Madison. But hold on, I'm trying to think of a different answer than Madison because that one's probably super popular. I'm gonna
well,
go
they
something
do have a nice
underrated.
stadium.
I'm gonna go something underrated like give me I mean, I don't hate the Chinooks place. Like I really don't. If they have fans, it'd probably be a lot better, but they just don't have any fans. Like I like the turf playing field. I like the backdrop with the trees, the water's off to the right. My second best, I'm gonna go Madison at one, and then my second one is gonna be like pretty iffy, but I'm gonna go Kalamazoo. Like I hurt myself there, but like the playing surface is kind of bad itself, but like the vibe of like there was so many people in the back, like right behind the batter. It was just like crazy. And then they had the short porch and left and right, and like people were sitting there eating knee high with you. Like it was crazy. And then they had people on top of the dugout spitting fire in between innings. I was like, what the? But yeah,
So now what's your take on the Borough? Give us if you were trying to sell someone on the Borough.
it's the most perfect spot to come play as a hitter or defender. Choose one. You can make it a mousetrap like I did on the defensive side, or you can make it a boombox like Max does every year. It's literally best of both worlds. Like,
Was there some getting used to
yeah,
the when they switched it to the turf this summer?
yeah. Actually, it was a crazy like. That's like what they got the turf that's like. There's two different types of turf. Like there's the old turf, and then there's like the new style turf that's like no black beads. It's like sanded down for like
It's olive
longevity
pits.
purposes. Yeah, and I've never played on turf like that because really all the like big schools still are using the old stuff. But when I slid on that turf for the first time, I went nowhere, and I was like, "What
Yeah,
the?"
we remember that.
I went nowhere, and I was just like, "What am I doing? Like, did I just do something wrong?" And then I realized I came back out the next day for BP, and I slid again, and I was like, "No, it's not me. Like, you genuinely have to slide super late, or you're just not gonna make it to the base." And you see people do that like on the visiting teams. They come in, they try to slide like super early, and they would just stop, and I was just like, I would have warned you, but no. But yeah, that turf, it's a lot faster. It's fast though. So like you see a lot of my infield hits get through. Like if you can get it like one hop through the infield, it's just a hit.
All right. I don't know if you've been listening to our episodes, but we ask this. This is the final question every time. We've asked to everybody,
Mhm.
and it is a hot dog a sandwich?
A hot dog is a sandwich.
Mm,
Hot dog is a sandwich.
No.
What else would you classify it as?
a
A
hot dog?
hot dog?
It's a sandwich.
Bro, it's a hot dog.
It's a
You don't
piece of
go to
meat between
Subway
two
and say, "Can I
breads.
get a hot dog?"
It's a piece of meat between two pieces of bread. It is a sandwich.
It's one piece of bread. The bun's connected. Unless you separate the bun, which is the worst thing that can happen, because then your hot dog falls through the back of your bun. It's together.
It's a piece of meat surrounded by bread.
Like
Therefore,
Noah and
it's a
Max
sandwich.
Gelvin, I believe, it's closer to a taco than a sandwich.
Nope, it's not a shell. It's a piece of bread.
But it opens like a shell. I knew the
And
street
it boils
breaker would
down.
come.
It
I just
boils
didn't think it would
down.
be
It
as straight.
boils down to it being some meat wrapped around bread. Sandwich. Easy.
Okay, tomorrow I want you to go to your local sub place and say, "Can I get a hot dog?" Guarantee you they don't have a hot dog there. Right?
Yeah. That's
Um,
factual. You
Like,
do
we'll
got me
agree to
there.
disagree, but I can still guarantee you can't get a hot dog at a sandwich shop.
But Corey agrees with you. Jake, I think, did Sam say it was?
Sam, Jasmine, the softball manager, Tucker,
Yeah.
the PA announcer, and then everyone else from them was no. So we had a streak of no's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you ruined it. So I hope you're happy.
Hope you're happy.
I'm standing on it. I'm
I hope you
standing
can
on
sleep
it.
tonight after that.
I can't wait to eat another sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next hot dog, I might just send you a flick. Nice sandwich.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, SJ, for coming on this. You're a dog. You're a Woodchucks legend, and we're so happy that we could get this together and getting you on here. So
Yeah, thank you very much, man. I look forward to coming on here and speaking about the experience because I don't think many people know that that's probably some of the most fun I've ever had in my life. So thank you for letting me share.
Yeah, and you can't tell the history of the Wausau Woodchucks without you. So these are in those record books.
no more.
No more. Yeah. Name is forever solidified.
I don't think we'll
Hell
see,
yeah.
and this, I don't know what's coming down the line in the future, but I don't think we'll ever see a better defensive center fielder to come down the
Yeah.
line. You were incredible. Some of those balls that you
yeah.
got to.
It's a no-fly zone out there.
Yeah. Man. That's the reason I did the stolen base record like that. Like it was 43 and I was like, nah, I gotta break it to where nobody touching it. But if you do, hey, y'all might go do the dang thing. Corey's gonna figure it out. He's gonna get a squad together. He knows the formula.
I know you can't play, but how about next summer you come down third when they're
Yeah,
playing
I
Green
mean,
Bay and we can chirp them together.
I plan on visiting my host family in the summer. Like I can't just ghost those people. Like those are people that took care of me. So I feel like I owe them some visits.
Well, you
So I'll
better
be
come
down
say
there.
hi then, down
Yeah.
third.
Yeah,
Oh,
let us
yeah.
know.
You know where
I'll
we
be
at.
right there. I'll literally be right there with you. I'm not going behind the plate, none of that.
All right.
You can champ all 5 with us.
Oh my God. Love it.
All right. Well, that's Jay. We'll see you.
Thank you for
Have a
having
great
me.
year at college.
Yes, sir, I will. Thank y'all so much.